Okay, in this video we're going to review adding and subtracting polynomials. We're going to start with adding. We're going to start with 4p cubed plus 3 plus a second binomial, 5p cubed minus 5. Okay, we're taking everything inside this parenthesis and adding it to everything in this parenthesis. Another way to think about this is just combine like terms. When we add polynomials, we're combining like terms. Okay, so let's identify the like terms. 4p cubed at p cubed and 5p cubed. They have the exact same exponent, the exact same variable. So I have 4p cubed here, 5p cubed there, gives me a total of 9p cubed. 4 plus 5 is 9. Remember, the only way to change an exponent is to multiply. And so when we combine like terms, the exponents of variables, nothing changes. The other thing we have to combine is we have a positive 3 and a negative 5. Positive 3 minus 5 gives us a negative 2, and that's the final answer. You cannot combine them any further because there are no more like terms. Okay, so now let's do some subtraction. We'll start with 4m to the fourth minus 5m cubed. That's our first binomial, and we're going to subtract from it 5m to the fourth plus 3m cubed. Okay, so what this means is we're taking everything here and we're subtracting this polynomial from it. So when we do the subtraction, we're going to distribute a negative 1, and I'm going to make the negative 1 in green so you can connect it to the equation when we do the work. And then we're going to combine like terms. When you're doing the polynomials, it's important to look at the problem and think about what's going on before you start simplifying. So here we're subtracting, that means distribute negative 1, combine like terms. The negative 1 we're going to distribute is right here. So we have negative 1 times 5m to the fourth is negative 5m to the fourth. Negative 1 times positive 3m cubed is negative 3m cubed. Remember I said this means to subtract everything inside the parentheses. Notice how we're subtracting them. Then we just bring our first polynomial down. And now we combine like terms. We're going to start with the highest degree, which is the 4. So we have 4m to the fourth minus 5m to the fourth. That gives us negative m to the fourth. We're combining like terms. Exponents don't change. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. If you write that negative 1 in there, it's not wrong. It's fine either way. Next, we're going to look at negative 5m cubed and negative 3m cubed. See, the exponents are exactly the same. The variables are the same. Those are like terms we can combine. So negative 5 minus 3 is negative 8m cubed, and that is your final answer. Okay, so that's how you add and subtract polynomials. I have a worksheet with the answers attached. I hope. I haven't tried it yet, but it should work. So you can practice some. I'm going to try one big crazy one, so you see an example of a crazy one before you go off on your own to try some. So I better make my pen skinnier because this thing's kind of long. Hold on. Okay, I don't think it got skinnier. All right, like we have 2x to the fourth y minus 4x squared plus negative 14 minus 9x squared minus 12x to the fourth y. I'm going to change the problem from the one on the worksheet. I'm going to make that minus 8x to the fourth y plus 13. Okay? So for these first two, I just have to combine any like terms that exist. Here I have to distribute that -1 we talked about, and that'll change the signs of everything in the parentheses that's being subtracted. I'm going to do this one with the vertical method. I kind of did the horizontal last time, which means I'm going to line them up. So first thing I'm going to do is take this one and just rewrite it. I'm going to have 2x to the 4th y minus 4x squared. This one, it's adding, so I'm just going to take these as they are and I'm going to line them up under anything that matches. So this right here matches this. So I'm going to put a -12 x to the 4th y, and I've taken care of that. The 9x squared, these are like terms right here. So I'm going to put -9x squared here. This -14 doesn't match anything in the first polynomial, so I'm just going to write it here. Okay? So I've got those rewritten. Now when I rewrite this one, I'm going to distribute this -1. That's going to change the signs and turn this, so I'm subtracting these two things. -8x4y matches up with these, so I'm going to write -8x to the 4th y there. And the 13 is positive. I'm going to write it underneath the 14 because they're just integers. Now, I am going to combine these, and there's like 3 columns. So, if you think about it, you've got a column right here to combine, you've got a column right here to combine, and then you have the numbers to combine. So I have 2 and -12 is -10, with a -8 is -18 x to the 4th y. We're combining like terms. Exponents don't change. Then I have a -4 and a -9. That's going to give me -13 x squared. Then -14 and -13 is -1, and there's your final simplified answer. You got to get used to these answers that aren't one little term, because you can't combine things unless they're exactly the same, and some of you are trying to force that. Okay, so if this is something you feel like you need practiced on, I've uploaded some worksheets with answers so you can practice and see if you got them right or not.